let's proceed to inverse functions. Now, the question now is how to find the inverse of a function. So if you have a function, how do we find the inverse or f inverse? No? From f, given f, we're asked to find f inverse. So we have these steps. Number 1 is replace f of x by y. Then interchange x and y. Then solve for y in terms of x. Then replace y by f inverse of x. So let's apply that. Okay? You can pause it for you to memorize. Example. Find the inverse function of f. Okay. So tama lang sa tadre. Inverse function of f. Okay, for number 1, ito, step 1. Change f of x by y. So y is equal to x minus 4. Step 2. Interchange y and x. So si y magiging x, si x magiging y. And step 3, this is now your solve for y in terms of x. So by transposition, we have x plus 4 is equal to y. So this is now solving for y in terms of x. Okay. So last step 4, we will replace y with f inverse. So we can write it this way. Pato na lang ibaliktad. F inverse of x is equal to x plus 4. So this is now the inverse of x minus 4. Number 2. Okay, I will just by bullet na lang. Step 1, replace f of x by y. Okay. Step 2, interchange x and y. So x is equal to 2y plus 4. Step 3, solve for x in terms of y. So we have x minus 4 equals 2y. And then divide both sides by 2. Cancel. So we have y is equal to x minus 4 over 2. And last, replace y by f inverse of x. So we have f inverse of x equals x minus 4 over 2. Okay, so just repeat the process. Let's go to number 3. What is this? Number 3, step 1, replace f of x by y. So x over 3 plus 1. Next, interchange x and y. So this will become x negative y over 3 plus 1. Then solve for x in terms of y. So we can transpose 1. So x minus 1 equals negative y over 3. Okay. Then, para si y na lang ang mabilin, we can multiply both sides by negative 3. Negative 3. So this will become negative 3 times x minus 1 is equal to, mag-cancel man na, then negative times negative is positive. So therefore, ang step 4, replace y by f inverse of x equals negative 3x, 3 times the quantity x minus 1. Okay. Next, number 4. Okay, always start with the first step, y, change f of x by y, 2x plus 1 over x. And then interchange x and y. X is equal to 2y plus 1 over y. Then solve for y in terms of x. So cross multiply both sides by y. So we have xy, cancel. So we have 2y plus 1. And then since y ang kailangan, so we need to regroup. One side of the equation must have y. All of the expressions there or terms must have y. So may y man eh, so remain 2y. I will transpose that one, so it will become negative 2y. C1 walay y, so remain siya on the right side, so positive 1. Okay, and then since since y is common, we can factor out y. X minus 2 equals 1. Okay, y is common, so factor out y. Then divide both sides by x minus 2. So y is equal to 1 over x minus 2. So last step, change that one to f inverse of x. Then 1 over x minus 2. Okay. Then last, number 5. Number 5. Step 1, y is equal to 2x minus 1 over x plus 3. Step 2, interchange. X is equal to 2y minus 1 over y plus 3. Step 3, solve for y in terms of x. So again, multiply by y plus 3 both sides. So we have x times y plus 3 is equal to 2y minus 1. Okay, and then distribute xy plus 3x. This is plus, is equal to 2y minus 1. And let's group lahat ng may y. So xy minus 2y. Si 3x, so I can transpose that one. So negative 3x minus 1. So common si y. So x minus 2. Negative 3x minus 1. So you have y is okay. So divide pa. Then divide both sides by x minus 2. Cancel. So therefore, y is equal to negative 3x minus 1 over x minus 2. So therefore, the last step, change this into f inverse of y equals negative 3x minus 1 over negative 2. So therefore, that is the inverse function of your function. Okay, so how do we graph an inverse function? How do we graph an inverse function? Okay, in graphing an inverse function, dali lang. Now we have this note. The graph of a function and its inverse are symmetric with respect to the y-axis. With respect to the line y equals x. Symmetric meaning mirror lang siya, mirror image. So like this example, this is our example number 1. F of x is equal to x minus 4. Okay, so our mirror here is this one, the color black line, and our graph f is x minus 4, so the red one. So this is the graph of our x minus 4, the red one. So to directly graph your f inverse, so mirror man ni siya. If mag-mirror ka, then your x plus 4, which is the inverse nga ito nako ganina, is the blue one. No, mirror man. So if this is the xy plane, if your point is here, mirror na po diri dapita, right? yung estimate nimo. If na kaya na dira, so ang mirror image pod kay mirror man, okay? Mirror. So if it's a line, then that's a line. Okay, like this. Our mirror is x equals y, the green one. Then our 2x plus 4 is the red one. So pag mirror niya ani, of course, yun na pag form. So on the opposite side, kay mirror man. So therefore this is the graph. The blue one is the graph of x minus 4 over 2. No mirror image lang yun. Mura kag nanamin ba? Looking at the mirror. So ang mirror na is ang x equals y. Number 3. This is our graph for number 3. So the green one is our mirror. Then number 2, this one is our function, negative 3x on violet. X over 3 violet. So this one. So pag mirror, which is our f inverse, so pag mirror niya, the black one. Ingon na ni itsura siyang mirror. So this is the graph of our f inverse. No, if makagraph na kasi imong f, then makagraph na pug ka sa imong maka-estimate ka sa imong f inverse by just taking the mirror sa x equals y. And last, second to the last, x equals y. Okay, then the graph for our function is this one, the red. So pag mirror, tanawang pagka mirror, dahil mo siya blue, kanang blue. Just take the mirror. Mirror lang yun. Okay, and last we have this. X equals y is our mirror. The graph, the black is our function. Then the red one is the mirror image of the black function. So muna siya tong f inverse. Okay, so take note that the graph of your f and f inverse are just mirror images with respect to the line y equals x.